The Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS in English, also known as CEDEAO in French, Communauté économique de l'État d'Afrique de l'Ouest, is a regional political and economic union of 15 countries located in West Africa. Collectively, these countries comprise an area of 5,114 square kilometers and in 2019 had an estimated population of over 387 million. Considered one of the pillar regional blocks of continental-wide African Economic Community, the stated goal of ECOWAS is to achieve collective self-sufficiency for its member states by creating a single large trade bloc by building a full economic and trading union. The union was established on 28 May 1975 with the signing of the Treaty of Lagos, with its stated mission to promote economic integration across the region. The revised version of the treaty was agreed and signed on 24th July 1993 in Cotonou, Ghana. The ECOWAS also served as a peacekeeping force in the region, with member states occasionally sending joint military forces to intervene in the bloc's member countries at times of political instability and unrest. As of February 2017, ECOWAS has 15 member states. 8 of these are French-speaking, 5 are English-speaking, and 2 Portuguese-speaking. All current members joined the community as founding members in May 1975, except Cabo Verde, which joined in 1977. The only former members of ECOWAS is Arabic-speaking Mauritania, which was also one of the founding members in 1975 and decided to withdraw in December 2000. Mauritania recently signed a new associate membership agreement in August 2017. Morocco officially requested to join ECOWAS in February 2017. The application was endorsed in principle at the Summit of Heads of State in June 2017, but Morocco's bid for membership was stalled. Mali was suspended from ECOWAS on 30th May 2021 following its second military coup within 9 months. Guinea was also suspended on 8 September 2021 shortly after a military coup took place in the country. Sanctions were placed on both countries on 16 September. On 10 January 2022, Mali announced its decision to close its border and recalled several ambassadors with ECOWAS in response to the sanctions imposed by deferring election for 4 years. On 28 January 2022, Burkina Faso was suspended from ECOWAS following a military coup. The ECOWAS was formed initially from the region's former French, British, and Portuguese colonies and independent Liberia following post-colonial independence throughout the region, particularly in 1960s and 1970s. It was formed to provide regional economic cooperation but has since evolved to include political and military cooperation as well. The union was established on 28 May 1975 with the signing of the Treaty of Lagos, with its stated mission to promote economic integration across the region. A revised version of treaty was agreed and signed on 24th July 1993 in Cotonou, Considered one of the pillar regional bloc of the continental-wide African Economic Community, the stated goal of ECOWAS is to achieve collective self-sufficiency for its member states by creating a single large trade bloc by building a full economic and trading union. ECOWAS also serves as a peacekeeping force in the region, with member states occasionally sending joint military forces to intervene in bloc member countries at times of political instability and unrest. In recent years, these include intervention in Ivory Coast in 2003, Liberia 2003, Guinea-Bissau in 2012, Mali in 2013, and the Gambia in 2017. Covering a region once known as Cabo Verde, the ECOWAS since the 1990s has attempted to defend the region's shift towards democracy against authoritarian attacks. However, the group has been cited for weak and inactive responses in early 2020s when three member countries suffered military coup d'etat, two in Burkina Faso, two in Mali, and one attempt in Niger and one in Guinea. In 2011, ECOWAS adopted its development blueprint for the next decade, Vision 2020, and to accompany it, a policy on science and technology, ECOPOST. Its structure: the ECOWAS consists of two operating institutions to implement policies, the ECOWAS Commission and the ECOWAS Bank for Investment and Development, formerly known as Fund for Cooperation until it was renamed in 2001. In addition, ECOWAS includes the following institutions: ECOWAS Commission, Community Court of Justice, Community Parliament, ECOWAS Bank for Investment and Development, West African Health Organization, and the Intergovernmental Action Group Against Money Laundering and Terrorism Financing in West Africa. ECOWAS includes two sub-region blocks, the West African Economic and Monetary Union, also known by its French language acronym UEMOA, is an organization of 8 mainly French-speaking states within the ECOWAS, which share a custom union and currency union. Established in 1994 and intended to counterbalance the dominance of English-speaking economy in blocs such as Nigeria and Ghana. Members of UEMOA are mostly former territories of French Western Africa. The currency they all use is the CFA franc, which is pegged to the euro. The West African Monetary Zone, established in 2000, comprises 6 mainly English-speaking countries within ECOWAS, which plan to work towards adopting their own common currency, the ECO. The ECOWAS operates in 3 co-official languages: French, English, and Portuguese. The ECOWAS nations assigned a non-aggressive protocol in 1990, along with 2 earlier agreements in 1978 and 1981. They also assigned a protocol on mutual defense assistance in Freetown, Sierra Leone on 29 May 1981 that provides for the establishment of allied armed forces for the community. The Community Parliament consists of 115 members distributed based on the population of each member state. This body is headed by the Speaker of Parliament, who is above the Secretary General. Benin 5, Burkina Faso 6, Cape Verde 5, Gambia 5, Ghana 8, Guinea 6, Guinea-Bissau 5, Ivory Coast 7, Liberia 5, Mali 6, Niger 6, Nigeria 5, Senegal 6, Sierra Leone 6, Sierra Leone 5, Senegal 6, Togo 5. For the third time since its inception in 1975, ECOWAS is undergoing institutional reforms. The first was when it revised its Treaty on 24th July 1993. The second was 2007 when the Secretariat was transformed into a commission. As of July 2013, ECOWAS now has 6 new departments: human resource management, education, science and culture, energy and mines, telecommunications and IT, industry and private sector promotion, finance and administration. Sierra Leone has been decouped to give the incoming Ghana commissioner the new portfolio of administration and conferences. The ECOWAS Community Court of Justice was created by a protocol signed in 1991 and was later included in Article 6 of Revised Treaty of the Community in 1993. However, the court did not officially open operations until the 1991 protocol came into effect on 5th November 1996. Jurisdiction of court is outlined in Article 9 and Articles 76 of the Revised Treaty and allows ruling on disputes between states over interpretation of the Revised Treaty. It also provides the ECOWAS Council with advisory opinion on legal issues. Article 10. Like its companion court, the European Court of Human Rights and East African Court of Justice, it has jurisdiction to rule on fundamental human rights breaches. ECOWAS nations organize a broad array of cultural and sports events under the auspices of the body, including the CEDEAO Cup in football, the 2012 ECOWAS Games, and Miss CEDEAO Beauty Pageant. The community heads of state and government adopted African traditional wrestling as the community sport, and through its specialized agent in charge of youth and sports development, the Ouagadougou-based ECOWAS Youth and Sports Development Center has consistently organized the yearly ECOWAS African Wrestling Tournament, mainly in Dakar and Niamey. Based on harmonized African Wrestling Code, the community through the EYSDC also organized the 2 editions of ECOWAS International Cycling Tour, taking close to 100 riders from all member states from Lagos to Accra and then from Lagos to Abuja. In addition to the sports and well-being objective of the tour, the race also served to demonstrate and put into practice the ECOWAS protocol on free movement of goods and persons. In 2019, the EYSDS instituted the ECOWAS Abuja International Marathon. The first edition brought together international marathoners from West Africa, Kenya, Ethiopia, and Cameroon. Similarly, the community, through its specialized agents, promotes regional sports development by offering sponsorship to the regional sports federation and specialized disciplines such as West African Deaf Sports Union, the West African Liaison Office of International Council of Military Sports, the Regions 2 of African Athletic Federation, the West African University Games, among others. The West African Economic and Monetary Union, also known as UEMOA from its French name, Union Économique et Monétaire West Africaine, is the organization of 8 mainly francophone West African states within the ECOWAS, previously colony of French West Africa, that were dominated otherwise of Anglophone heavyweights like former British colonies Nigeria and Ghana. It was established to promote economic integration among countries that share the CFA franc as a common currency. UEMOA was created by the treaty signed at Dakar, Senegal on 10th January 1994 by the heads of states and governments of Benin, Burkina Faso, Ivory Coast, Mali, Niger, Senegal, and Togo the 2nd May 1997, Guinea-Bissau, a former Portuguese colony, became the organization's 8th and only non-Francophone member state. UEMOA is custom union and current union between the members of ECOWAS. Its objectives include greater economic competitiveness through open markets, in addition to the rationalization and the harmonization of legal environment, the convergence of macroeconomic policy and the indicators, the creation of common market, the creation of sectoral policy, the harmonization of fiscal policy. Among its achievements, the UEMOA has successfully implemented macroeconomic convergence criteria and effective surveillance mechanism. It was adopted a customs union and common external tariff and has combined indirect taxation regulation in addition to initiating regional structure and sectoral policy. In September 2002, IMF survey cited the UEMOA as the fastest among the path towards integration of all regional groupings in Africa. ECOWAS and UEMOA have developed a common plan of action on trading liberalization and macroeconomic policy convergence. The organizations have also agreed on common rules of origin to enhance trade, and ECOWAS has agreed to adopt UEMOA's customs declaration, forms and compensation mechanisms. Members: Benin, founding member; Burkina Faso, founding member; Guinea-Bissau, joined on 2nd May 1997; Ivory Coast, founding member; Mali, founding member; Niger, founding member; Senegal, founding member; Togo, also founding member. Formed in 2000, the West African Monetary Zone is a group of 6 countries within ECOWAS that plan to introduce a common currency called the ECO. The 6 member states of WAMZ are Gambia, Ghana, Guinea, Nigeria, and Sierra Leone, who formed the organization together in 2000, and Liberia, who joined on 16 February 2010. Apart from Guinea, which is Francophone, they are all English-speaking countries, and along with Mauritania, Guinea opted out of this CFA franc currency shared by all other former French colonies in West and Central Africa. The WAMZ attempts to establish a strong, stable currency to rival the CFA franc, whose exchange rate is tied to that of the euro and is granted by the French Treasury. The eventual goal is for the CFA franc and ECO to merge, giving all the West and Central African a single stable currency. The launch of the new currency is being developed by the West African Monetary Institute based in Accra, Ghana. A Trans-ECOWAS project established in 2007 plans to upgrade railways in this zone. In 2019, ECOWAS unveiled its Equator Action Plan 2019-2029. It focuses on tourism, heritage protection and development, and on the development of standards, regulations, and control systems. The plan includes 5 programs for implementation and detailed mechanism for promoting and evaluation. Ecotourism is not specifically developed, yet it has been mentioned that the program has the opportunity to create linkages between institutions and stakeholders collaboration to suit ecotourism projects that prioritize community biodiversity and social economics. Thank you very much for being with us. But before I end, today focused about economic community of West African states, ECOWAS, or Communauté économique d'États d'Afrique de l'Ouest. CEDEAO in French or Portuguese, Comunidad Económica de Estado d'Afrique Ocidental in Portuguese, with headquarters in Abuja, Nigeria. Official languages: English, French, and Portuguese, with 15 member countries, with area of above million kilometers squared, with a population estimated to be 387 million, and currency used including Ghana cedis, Cape Verde escudo, Gambian dollars, Ghanaian franc, Liberian dollars, Nigerian naira, Sierra Leone's rand, and West African CFA franc used in various countries. Their time zone ranges from UTC+0 to UTC+1. Thank you very much for being with us, and see you in other upcoming videos. Bye.